Travelers, welcome to my channel. I'm Michelle, and this is Michelle's Soul Insights. So I'm going to do a bit of a sharing from what some people have commented on or emailed me about. If you'd like to skip to the reading, the pick a card, pick a deck reading, you can do so. I won't be offended. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to connect with you, so enjoy. I hope the reading resonates to you and brings you some insight, understanding, maybe some confirmation of what you already know, and maybe some further messages that can help you on your path. Those of you that have been walking with me for a while on the soul path, I always love connecting with you, and I do listen to what you email me or when you call into my podcast, Awakenings with Michele, or you leave comments on Facebook or Instagram or here on YouTube. I really do listen to what you have to say and your feedback, and it means a lot to me, probably more than you even know. I really do appreciate it. So a lot of you have been asking, you know, people that are passed on the other side, and you really want to get in touch, or you feel that you're getting messages from the other side. So this reading is for those that want to contact you. Now, it could be on this dimension only. It could be a twin soul, twin flame, soulmate. It could be a friend. It could be somebody that's reaching out to you that maybe you know and you've been ignoring it, or you just haven't really got it and you're wondering what happened to this person. Or it could be loved ones, friends, family, animal beings, fur babies, part of your family on the other side, or your spirit team or guides that want to connect with you. I like to leave things kind of open to see what comes through. But there's 4 piles, soul stories, I call them. There's 4 soul stories, so you'll get an idea of what it is for you. So we're going to be going, we'll see what unfolds. So what I want to suggest to you, I actually wrote a blog on this, on my blog, soulplayground.life, about connecting with spirit or other beings, being a psychic medium and a trance and conscious channel. You know, I grew up psychic, so I grew up steeped in the spirit realm, always in conversation or seeing. I had all kinds of spiritual connection and communication, from poltergeists to, astral plane energies to more of the expanded in consciousness beings, spirit guides, working with my spirit guides, and then later on the oversouls, and of course my higher self and God, source. Direct transmission. So very open to that. And so was my mom. My mom was very open to it as well. And later on, my rest of my family kind of came around. That's how it happens. So one way that spirit connects to us, or those on the other side, our loved ones on the other side, because they're not embodied. This is the place of body, unless you're doing it, living other planetarily, which is one thing. You can cross over on this side or release your body, but still have another planetary experience, be living on another planetary or parallel universe. It's just this body, on this dimension, that gets dropped. Now, some people, it's all of it. They're assumed into source energies completely. It just depends on where you're at in your soul's unfolding, what the agreement is. And it's not like you sit down and make an agreement. It's on a metaphysical level. That's a whole nother video that I'll get into. I do get into that in my teleworkshops, though, how that works. And it's very mathematical. It's vibrational. It has to do with vibrational frequency and the time of what is happening in the universe or universes and the world. So be open if you want to connect. First and foremost, be open to connecting and trust what you receive. You might want to keep an intuition journal, a journal with what you're receiving. One way is to say that being or person's name or that being's name. We call it calling it in, okay? And get kind of quiet and see what comes through. Or you can ask, please come in the dream state. Or if they're coming in the dream state, say, I want some confirmation in the waking state. in the mundane and the everyday life, so that I know that it's you, or come through in this way, or I want to feel you. So to understand the messages and take them in, you need to be out of your beta consciousness, which is the beta consciousness is everyday, mundane level of consciousness. It's the realm of the news, of analyzing, gossip, trying to figure things out. It's also could be worry thoughts. That's all beta. So beta is the mundane. It falls into the mundane or everyday consciousness. Many times when we're writing a to-do list, right, that's going to be more beta. Okay, so one way to really look at it is the news. The news is at the level of beta. So you need to be in alpha theta to receive the messages. Now, obviously, if you're in delta and you're getting it in the sleep, but usually you won't get it right in the deepest sleep. You'll get it as you're either sleeping or coming out of it, or maybe in the case of lucid dreaming, you may be having actual experience, not just a message, but be on the plane of existence or expanded out through the etheric and astral plane to connect with your loved one or your guides. Now, when our loved ones pass on, or they have to learn a new language, right? Which is our own language. It's our first language. So it's through sound, it's through tone, it's through vibration first and foremost. Okay, it's putting out a certain vibration, and it's telepathic. So it's more in picture, sign, or symbol form. I learned a lot about this the last 2 years of Yoshi, my wonderful fur baby, part of my soul family, familiar, taught me a lot about telepathy, and it's really no thought at all. It's very, sometimes I'd be way in the other side of the house or room, and I would peek over if I was doing a video, and I'd peek over in the bedroom where she was, and just me looking, my consciousness, that's telepathic, my consciousness would go to her and she would turn around and look up. So telepathy is, can be picture, thought, image, but it's really about consciousness meeting consciousness. Okay, so that's what happens when we're being communicated with, or we communicate with, or there's a dialogue or a connecting or a message. It's consciousness meeting consciousness. That's also what synchronistic timing is. And as we move out of linear time, we'll still have linear time, it's ruled by Saturn, but when you connect with someone you haven't seen in a long time, or you meet someone new and you're like, oh my God, this was divinely guided, or this is divine right timing, or what a synchronistic connection. It's consciousness meeting consciousness. There's enough resonant frequencies to draw in that experience, that expression, that message, that sign, that symbol, right? So when our loved ones cross over, they have to reacclimate to not relying on their physical eyes, physical ears, right? Their physical mouth. They have to relearn or reconnect in. There's an acclimation time period of using the psychic eye, right? And being more telepathic and sending out the impressions vibrationally that come to us, that we draw in and feel and then draw back. It takes a lot of energy. And as a psychic medium and a channel, I can tell you, it takes a lot of, it's very high vibrational, and you feel very elated, you're connected in the oneness, the interconnectedness of everyone and everything. But the denser physical body does need to rest up for that, okay? So it's also us remembering that language and trusting ourselves to use that language to connect, all right? So that's another aspect of it. And there's a little bit of reconfiguration to create this holographic image that we connect in with. And this is why, if you can go to my website, you'll see some of my interests in training and, services that I offer. But I also am a transpersonal therapist, as well as the psychic medium and channel. I'm trained and initiated as a shaman and also as a bereavement counselor. So I work a lot in this sacred passage of moving through and releasing the body, okay? And a lot of times, as those that I'm working with, I can see them struggling to communicate, and I'll say, just relax into it, Relax and use the psychic eyes. What are you getting psychically? What is the impression? So much of receiving the information is about trusting it. Because, it's like if I'm reading someone's aura, I have to actually relax my gaze, relax my eyes, and look at the whole person and then the energy around. So it's learning to connect in more with the subtle energy. In fact, there are some videos on my channel of how to do this, alignment and attunement meditations, how to connect in more to the subtle energy and feel that, because that's the portal or the gateway to connect into those that are on the spirit realm. They're always around us. The difference is they're not in a body. They're not incarnate. We incarnate, we take on a body, a form. They're formless, but they do take on a bit of a holographic form, and they may draw in things so that we know, that we're connecting to them. Or if I'm reading someone, they'll bring in something, to show me that this is that person. Maybe something they say, or, a item or clothing or something. They'll reconfigure to bring that, not as solid as denser physical form on this dimension, but enough that you can see it or see the color or see the shape, whether it's a piece of clothing or a ring, jewelry, or some item. One time I was channeling for someone and they showed me, they were dressed in like golf, no, it wasn't golfing, it was bowling shirt, and all these bowling awards behind them. And it turned out to be someone's fiance that had died. They got engaged, they were really young, and he died in a car accident, but he was an avid bowler and he won all these awards. So they have the ability to do that, but we have the ability to receive that image also and to help configure it. Okay, again, this all happens vibrationally, and then it, reconfigures in a way that we can read it. So opening up to receive the messages, we have to work on believing or trusting, be open to that, and that we will get our messages in different ways. Now, it can be, signs, symbols, images. It could be through a song. Happens a lot through songs. When Yoshi was passing on, twice I heard this song that I haven't heard since. And the chorus singing over and over was, I don't want to die, but I don't want to live this way. And she was going through a lot of stuff with her body. And it was about a month later that she ended up crossing over. So yeah, if you ask, you will receive. And they come through the electromagnetic frequencies, radio, radar frequencies. It's a right combination of that. Maybe seeing pennies on the ground, dimes, other money, lights flashing, coming through the phone, the number just calls. I've had situations where the person's picture comes up and I don't know where it is at all in my camera. All of a sudden it comes up on my phone, or a number, it rings and it's their number, or their name, the contact comes up, or a text message, or a picture within the text message, cupboards opening, lights, different colored lights coming through, books or things that just jump off. And what you can do is just stop and go, okay, just humor yourself. Even if you don't believe, just say, okay, who is this? Okay, I'm listening, or I'm here, I'm present, or I'm listening, I'm watching. And you'll get a flash of who it is. You just have to trust it. The name will come through, or a message. Hats jumping off, so many messages being, guided to certain places, or certain passages of a book coming up, or a movie. Remember to manipulate the conduit, the way to come through. It either has to come through an electromagnetic channel, psychic medium or channel, or something that is more electromagnetic. It has to come through some form. Sometimes you will see an appearance. They will appear. We call apparition. It's a holographic image. Or you can smell them. I've smelled people, I've channeled people, and they're one time this guy's uncle, and he was an avid cigar smoker. He smokes cigars, and I could smell the cigar smoke. Yoshi, I could smell her, my mom, my grandfather, the smell. You could smell spirit, in just spiritual beings or the angelic realm. Archangels have a very sweet lilac-y, it's a smell like no other. The first time I had that experience of that scent was I was doing work at White Eagle Lodge. I was doing distance healing and energy work. And I was like, you know, I opened my eyes because we were doing energy work. And one of the women, the old timer, I don't know, she must have been in her 70s, 80s, something. And she put her hand in, she said, "You smell the angelic realm? You smelling spirit?" And I said, "Is that what that is?" She said, "Doesn't it smell lovely?" I was like, wow. This is why we connect, you guys, because we're not crazy. This is really happening. This really happens, this phenomenon, especially when you have experiences that you know nothing about, and later it gets confirmed. And this is what makes it much more interesting and fun, even on the path, and confirming and comforting and affirming, is when we get together and we ask for the signs, the symbols, the messages, and we support each other on the path. So I do hope these readings bring you some insight, some understanding, some confirmations, and help you and support you on your soul path at this time. Let's get to the reading, and there will be timestamp below. Hello, Radiant Lights. Okay, so this is who is trying to contact you. It can also be who has been contacting you. Also, maybe you've been having dreams of someone or messages that you're thinking, oh, is it that person? No, it can't be. So let's look at who's trying to contact you and who is contacting you. Now, each pile or stack in the pick a deck is a soul story. So this is soul story number 1, soul story number 2, soul story number 3, soul story number 4. Soul story number 1, there is the rose quartz. Soul story number 2, the clear quartz. Soul story number 3, it's Himalayan sea salt, which is a type of crystal. And then we have here the blue calcite. Okay, so take a minute, and if you will, just tune in and take a pause, whatever you do, to connect in to your own guides, your inner guidance. Okay, and some of you, there may be more than one soul story for you. So trust your intuition as to what you're receiving, your own inner guidance as to what you're receiving. So we're going to start with soul story number 1, and I did this completely intuitively. Of course, this is the rose quartz, which has to do with self-love, self-acceptance, love of others. And it's with a point, so this is really good for manifesting or drawing in. And the angel card that you got was love. Wow, okay, that seems to fit. Let's see what the cards say. And I don't know if this is someone from the other side. I'm just going to tune in and let's just see how Spirit unfolds the reading, as well as my guides for the highest. Okay, so we're going to look at the animal energy. I didn't know there was 2 here. Okay, so the dog. So this has something about loving unconditionally, that you love this person unconditionally. I'm already getting some psychic information, but we'll see how the cards unfold. I really feel like this is someone that's trying to reach you manifest your dreams now. I do feel that this has to do with a twin soul or twin flame now, or soulmate, but I feel that it has to do with some type of significant other relationship where you had a lot of dreams about this individual and about this life. Maybe both of you had dreams together. You felt a kinship. Look at this. I feel like these are like little orbs. Spirit is guiding you. Look at those eyes. So there was something about this person's eyes that you can't quite let go of or can't get out of your mind. Okay, some of you may have thought they weren't loyal enough, but let's see what the message is. So we're going to just look at the energy that's coming through. Okay, what's guiding the reading, well, you got two of these instead of one, is restraint and competence. So I feel this person, now it could be divine masculine, divine feminine, it could be a man or a woman. I do feel like whoever they are, they're very out there in the world. So it could be in a male body, or they could just hold that frequency of being out there in the world and really challenging. But they're holding back from communicating with you is what I'm hearing. Or you may have felt that you had to hold back with this person, this individual. Okay, so we're going to get a full picture here. Just getting some messages coming through. And also get some, okay, so it is a man. Could be an older man. Some of you, I heard father, was like a father figure. There was this restraint and dating. So there it is. Look at this. So were one of you younger? Or one was more mature, or you're feeling one wasn't mature. So let's see what the message is, who this is that's trying to contact you. Let's see. Sticking. Ooh, passion. Don't think it's the father. Maybe the father didn't like it, but I'm just saying. Okay. All right, so let's look and see. Okay, before we get to the messages, I want to get to a little bit of the tarot and see what's unfolding. Oh, 9 of Cups. So this is somebody you really cared about. You met. Okay, I feel some of you met online. It was a wish fulfillment. Look at that, King of Wands. Wow, completion. And telepathic. You're having whoever this group is, you're having a telepathic connection. Now, I'm not yet getting, well, we'll see. I'm not yet getting this group is on the other side. I feel like maybe if somebody crossed over, but I feel like this is somebody that's very much embodied and something had to end. Divorce, separation. Let's look and see. They could have been married. Wow, you had a cosmic connection with this individual. Oh, this is powerful, you guys. Okay, let's see. Let's see the messages. Let's see what's coming through. Wow, I feel like it's not over. I feel like whoever this individual is, they want to contact you. They want to connect with you, but they're restraining themselves. And they somehow don't feel competent in the world, or they feel like you're more competent than they are. Or they feel they don't know how to do relationship very well. I really feel that this group who wants to contact you or has been contacting you in the dream state through the ethers of the cosmos, one of you could be very mystical, magical. Maybe even you do tarot. Maybe you do readings, or you're very empath or really, I don't know. I feel like there's a telepathic communication. Let's see what's happening here. Let's get some 3D messages. Ooh, okay. You have been on my mind. So this person feels that you've been on their mind. I'm constantly wondering what you're up to. I wasn't completely honest with you. That's what I feel, the disappointment. That's going to go under here. So you've been on the mind, either Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, with this King of Wands energy. Boy, but it started good. 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups. There's a really strong connection. I do feel like this is, now I'm going to say this, divine masculine, divine feminine, and I feel like something ended, it completed. perhaps on a karmic level, but it could start up again. I feel like both of you are wanting to connect with each other, is what I'm hearing. But one of you, this could be you embodying the King and Queen of Cups energy. You know, the magical, the mystical, being empathic, being very intuitive. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you're dealing with somebody that has a lot of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their chart, or you do, or Leo, Sag, Aries. But I see the way the cards came out is there's something, the Four Wands has to do with completion or a new level. Okay, so we're going to see what that new level is. And they're saying, I'm wondering what you're up to. You've been on their mind. Let's see what, I wasn't completely honest. Some of you, I feel like you found out something about them or you had an intuition. And then, I have never loved anyone as much as you, and I'm spying on you. Okay, so whoever it is watching you, maybe Instagram, social media. There could be some mutual friends. Oh, got one more here. I have to work on myself right now. This is what I feel with this individual. They don't feel competent. They're not feeling like they're doing well enough in the world to be with you or be in relationship, or they feel like somehow if they told you what they hid from you, you wouldn't want to be with them. And we're going to find out more. Let's see what that is about, what's revealed. Okay, let's see. More messages here. Harmony, self-growth. See, they have to work on themselves right now. They're learning to nourish or nurture themselves. This could be, well, let's just see what else is going, because I feel like this person, I got to be honest, with this energy, even though maybe they were older or more mature, or you thought they were mature, I feel like they were wanting a lot of gifts, or they were really charming, maybe very seductive. And this is coming from an unhealed or unintegrated feminine aspect, okay? They're not very integrated, or at least when you connected with them. So this tells me, too, there was a lot of passion, but you were very much the nurturing one, the very nurturing, and they were very much out there in the world. But they need to integrate. I feel they need to integrate the Queen of Cups energy. Self-harmony, soul growth, complexity, awareness, and importance. So there was a lot of depth in this relationship also. Okay, we're going to put this over here. That's why you felt it was a total match. This is why you felt, okay, I met my counterpart, my divine counterpart, my complement. I met the person, not that completes me, but complements me. And I feel they felt the same way too, because you've got the Two of Cups here. This is showing a divine union, a soulmate union. But something broke it off. And I feel like there was a lot of growth. Perhaps it was going somewhere, but this person somehow blocked it, or it was blocked by spirit. We'll see more of what's going on. Despair, falling apart, sinking. This could be you or them, but again, this is messages they want to tell you. So I feel like they're in despair. And they're wanting a new beginning. They're trying to take a fresh start, a new beginning. Okay? This energy could be the empath, psychic, light worker, and the narcissist. You know, the one person that hasn't healed their narcissistic wounding or is a full-blown narcissist. I don't know. I feel like they're wounded. I feel like there could be some codependency issues in their past. And that's why, but you saw something in them. So this fresh start, we're going to see, is that you or is that them? What's this fresh start about? Oh, I want you. So they want you. They're disappointed. They want a fresh start. I'm going to put this over here. The disappointment. They want to start up again. So many things remind me of you. So they're really thinking about you. I want you. So many things remind me of you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Wow. Okay. I feel you knew this. Soul story number one, you knew that it was their issue, but you couldn't do anything. So either you let them walk away or you walked away. So they are definitely coming through in your dreams. Let's see. Trust your intuition is what Spirit is telling me. Trust your intuition on this. Ooh, mirroring each other, self-image. So I feel both of you want to connect. Both of you want a new beginning. Happiness, joy, enjoying each other, and outmoded thinking replacing. So this is where I feel it's going. Both of you are working on your beliefs, and this person is letting you know, I'm working on myself. I'm working on my beliefs. I'm holding myself back because I want to show up with this energy, what you saw in me. I want to be able to be loyal to you. Okay? So I feel that they are conditioning, they're replaying events right now. That's why you're feeling them, soul story number one. You're feeling them in your dreams. They're coming to you. You both are connecting on the astral plane. They see what you were mirroring. They want to tell you, I recognize this in me and also this in you. Or you were trying to help me. I now see what you were wanting to do. They're introspecting. They're looking at wounds. I feel this individual has a lot of childhood wounding. And that's why the rose quartz. And what they do want now is happiness. They enjoyed the playfulness that the two of you had. They want to have joy. You brought joy to them. They're wanting you to know you were and are their Nine of Cups. That this was something real. This was a very strong connection. This was a real connection. On some level, and this is what they're working on right now, is their own fulfillment. I do feel that this individual is on their own, or they're casually dating, because I see the dating queen. So they might still be, hooking up. They might, some of them I feel they might still be hooking up, or they're just at least out there looking around. Like, I'm almost ready to talk to you. I'm almost ready to give all this up. But let me just make sure. I feel you see what's there, but you also, this is the energy of it. Manifest your dreams. Whether this person or someone else, you're going to be manifesting your dreams, but you want loyalty. And soul story number one, you need to have someone around you that's very loyal. Okay, some of you have had a little animal being or big being that crossed over, or you have multiple dogs. I feel like you could, this person does, male, female, whatever, it doesn't matter, they're a little bit cut off because they're able to hold themselves back. And I get that they could be traveling. They're out and about in the world. I feel like from nature centers, boats, could be overseas. Okay, let's see. All right, what's the moonology? You're very close to achieving your goal. So some of you are feeling the impending, the divine union. You're feeling that it's coming up. You've been working on yourself. They're working on themselves. They had to sink into despair and hopelessness, and you not be there to catch them. They are recognizing that this is their issue. This was their fault, their responsibility. There's always two to some degree, but sometimes somebody is more in the, error, misguided, or didn't treat you very well. But see, I feel like they blamed you to be able to separate out. They put it all on you. But now they're starting to, do the soul growth, which I feel is more of a human. I feel this is an emotional issue, not a soul issue. Their soul was trying to come through to connect you. So you're very close to achieving your goal, which I feel is some form of connection 3D, 4D. I feel you're definitely in 5D connecting with this individual. I definitely feel through dreams, through signs, through symbols, messages. And it's saying surrender to the divine. So you need to let this flow. This person is not ready for you yet, but you're right. They have been reaching out to you in the dream state, specifically dream state for many of you. Life is one big continuous circle. So you need to have gratitude for your gifts, soul story number 1. You have been receiving the messages, and I feel like you're very intuitive, very empathetic. You know, you can empathize. Some of you are actually empaths. I feel like you're very awake, aware. This person could be also somebody very artistic is what I'm hearing. And then here it is. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows. Okay, so that to me goes with this. Surrender. So you might be trying to make things happen or reaching out. Now, what I want to say to you is be aware not to get caught up in their spiral, because I feel they're reaching out to you in the etheric plane because they have some despair. Okay? They're kind of freaking out. They see your depth. They see your importance. Some of you could be, I don't know, on YouTube or, regular TV, I don't know, radio, something. I feel like there's something, or you teach, or you're out there speaking, or there's something that you're doing where they're able to see you a lot, I feel, on social media. So surrender to the divine. Connect into the spiritual essence of this individual in you and how you connect spiritually, that you're not separate. You're not separate anyway. You're separated out, but you're interconnected. You're connected through the spirit realm, through spirit. There has been no separation. Focus on this idea that you're part of the cosmos, and so is this individual. And surrender to the divine timing. Okay, the full moon. You may even have communication within the next, week or two, a few weeks, or full moon. Adjust yourself to the moon. But this person is definitely wanting to talk to you, wanting to contact you, but they are contacting you on the spirit plane, in the etheric and astral also. And they need space. They need to learn to ask. That's what they're saying. I'm learning to ask for what I need and want. That's what they're telling me. I'm learning to ask instead of putting it on you. It wasn't your fault. You weren't the clingy one. I pushed, pulled, I left. They could have ghosted you. I ghosted you. I left. I'm hearing I left because I get swallowed up in the other, but it's my fault. I need to say what I need. I need to not hold myself back or censor myself. Okay, it's very much coming through. I need to not hold myself back or censor my true self. I need to be you. I need to be my true self, and you accepted my true self. You accepted me. I couldn't handle that. I didn't understand what was happening. I would like a new beginning. I would like to just talk to you. I see you everywhere I go. We had so much passion, but also the depth. We had so much passion, but also the depth. I need the depth. I've been with a lot of people that don't have the depth. I see all these candles, not only as depth, but all the people this person has been with to try to distract. So it's up to you what to do. This is who wants to contact you. I do feel this person is very sorry, is in despair, is trying to get into a self-harmonious place of self-growth and comfort with themselves, to feel better about themselves. I do feel they want to reach out. They have been reaching out to you. They are contacting you through the spirit realm, okay? They are contacting you through your dreams. And they are recognizing, look at that picture there, okay? There's such a strong interconnectedness with this soul group, the soul story here. Okay. So I feel, let me see if any more is coming through. I have to work on myself now. See that I keep hearing. I have to work on myself now. I am spying on you. So they're watching you. They're trying to figure out what you're doing. Yeah, that's what I said. Look at this. I'm spying on you. You have been on my mind. And I'm constantly wondering what you're up to. They want to know, are you with someone else? What's going on? Did you get married? Have you moved on? Do you still think of them? So I want to say, if you've been wondering, are they thinking about me? I'm thinking about them. Or all of a sudden you started thinking about them and you don't know why. It's because they're connecting with you on the astral. Okay. So it's not just, yeah, etheric, astral. Some of you, it could be a little higher, more expanded aspect. All right, so that is soul story number 1. All right, if you feel a resonance to this, please comment. Let me know how it resonates with you. Like, subscribe, get the notifications. If you'd like to know more information about me or do personal work with me, there is a way to connect with me in the description box. Less peace and soul light. All right, shall we go to soul story number 2, the clear quartz. Okay, what is this? Sisterhood, brotherhood. Now, we'll see what this is, but I am definitely getting this as someone from the other side, but we will see. Ooh, mindfulness and preservation. So I'm getting a very strong ancestral vibe, very strong connection ancestrally to this group, okay? I hear native people, could be Aboriginal. I feel root race, so the first peoples. I feel that some of you have been not only meditating a lot, but maybe you've done shamanic journeying. Maybe you've even done with medicine, ayahuasca or other forms of that type of medicine. I do feel like you're journeying, you're going to a new level, and you're spiritually really opening up soul story number 2. And you're really wanting to find your soul tribe, your soul group. You're feeling a new group around you. Perhaps you're even wanting to move. There is a new group coming, could be a new teacher also for you. Look at that face. There's such a peace, calm, and joy that you have. Also, a strong sense of connection to your spirit. So I do feel like you're being contacted. Some of you could be a sister, someone on the other side, but I feel like your spirit team is there. I feel like somehow you perhaps have more formally been connecting with this spirit team, spirit guides that you're working with on a regular basis. Some of you, this could be your ancestors coming through, because I see and feel your energy through their energy. Okay? This is definitely soul tribe, soul family. This is definitely let's see if it could be someone also on the other side that's crossed over. But I'm really getting also that what I'm hearing from spirit is you may have new guides coming in. Okay? Now look at this. Loyalty, dedication, trust, reliability. So you can trust this guidance that you're receiving, this team. Preparation, relentless pursuit, victory. So I feel many of you are really opening. So this rejection, irrational fear, saying no. Okay, so what they want to tell you is not to fear. Oh, I'm actually going to put these up here because this group, I feel like some of you might be afraid of getting in touch, or you feel like you've been having trouble getting in touch with your spirit guides, your spirit team. Let's see the animal medicine that's going to ground this. I'm feeling to go to the animal medicine. Oh, time to tune in and conserve your energy. Okay, I'm getting the message. Hold on. Okay, so they're telling me, your spirit guides are telling me, don't try to do so much and don't try to push. You're being relentless in your pursuit. You're going to be victorious. Now, also, I feel this is about connecting in with your feelings. They want you to connect in intuitively with your feelings, soul story number 2. Your spirit guides want you to connect in with, some of you are an empath and they're saying, yes, you are, but also what do you feel, the vibes, the vibration of situations, okay? So you've got the cat here. Some of you, they're telling me that your cat has come back, either was gone and has come back or is going to come back. And some of you, the cat has reincarnated and is coming through in the cat that you have now, you're wondering at. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at the cards, the tarot. Wow, okay, so you've got the 5 of Swords. Let's see what's coming up here. The Empress, the Ace of Cups. Changes I'm hearing, they're telling me in the summer you will know where to go or what to do. Maybe August, September. Your strength is up, have work, we're working with you. And you've got the 9 of Cups. So I feel like you're coming, okay, soul story number 2, what your guides are telling you. We understand you're feeling defeat, there's been some negative expectation, despondency, maybe negative thoughts. You're learning how to trust or believe. And look at this, is trust, loyalty. So your guides want to say, we have you, we have your back. We're here for you. Some of you, this could be a mother or grandmother on the other side. Stop chasing the external. Go within. And they're telling me also rejection is spirit's protection. Okay, so you're working rejection. So soul story number 2, they're helping you, spirit, divine spirit, your higher self, your spirit guides. Especially one I feel that you've studied with another lifetime. I feel maybe both of them, but I'm getting more of this energy that you've actually studied with this energy, with this person before. Maybe you have a strong meditation practice, but I'm also getting a shamanic, indigenous, native, aboriginal energy. I'm really getting an ancestral energy here where you look at everyone as sister and brother. Very tribal energy, but you're working on your negative expectations, limiting beliefs, feeling rejected, feeling not a part of the world, of the earth, that you're out of step. Okay, you're working on fear. This is about fear. This is about the mental realm. Your guides are helping you to get over this fear that is manifesting on the mental realm for you. They're telling me you have come so far. And the work, you're here to do the work. And they're telling me that you're getting some amazing downloads. You've got the Empress here, right? Taurus, Virgo energy. We've got Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. We have the water energy, which is telling me you're about to receive a gift, a spiritual gift. Work with others, come together in small groups is what they're telling me to tell you. They're working with you behind the scenes and they're gifting you. There's some emotional gift that's coming to you. Do you see this spirit? This is Ace of Cups, but this, look at all that. It's abundance. It's opening up. They're trying to help you be stronger to move past the negative thinking. Okay? Because you're working towards your happiness. You're working towards what brings you fulfillment. For some of you, it's love. We're going to, okay. Oh, they're telling me, okay. The one that you seek is part of your soul tribe and soul family. You're going to feel a sisterhood or brotherhood. That's for somebody. The one that you seek, your perfect complement, is part of a brotherhood, sisterhood. You're going to feel a kinship with them. It's a soulmate. So they're helping you, but they said you have to work on your limiting thoughts. Okay, soul story number 2, you have to work on your limiting thoughts. Your limiting thoughts are holding you back. Mask, exaggeration, be yourself. If you really want to attract what you want, they're telling me you dilute your spiritual energy, you dilute the spiritual juice, you dilute drawing in what you want by wearing a mask or holding a mask, okay? They're saying to be yourself. Release the pretending, release, there's a fear here, soul story number 2, of rejection, and they're wanting to have you heal this. They're helping you heal this. And they're telling me, just a minute, it's a wound, obviously from childhood, but I feel like in childhood you came in very open, very aware, but it didn't get the right reflection. So instead of reflection, you got rejection. And they're saying, look at the people that are around you. Make sure that it's about your reflection, not rejection. So you're completing this cycle, they're telling me, of feeling rejected and not feeling part of the whole, part of the group. Okay, I'm going to put that there. This is really, I wanted to put this here. Soul story number 2. So think of this. You want reflections, divine reflections. You don't want to feel the rejection. So they're telling me you need to see yourself in other people, especially those that inspire you or you aspire to be like. See, instead of how different you are from them, see how you're similar or have similar gifts or similar gifts in a unique way. Okay, I feel like this is, it's dropping the mask. There's something about letting go. I hope you will let me know, soul story number 2, that it's let it go. Let it go. They're trying to help you let it go. They want you to connect in, this goes here, with the divine love, with the abundance that you have and that you are. Some of you are wanting a counterpart, your divine counterpart, and I feel it on its way. You might even meet through work, they're saying. But you're working on yourself, you're drawing it in. They're saying, we're working with you. They want you to feel their energy, okay? They want you to feel. Let's look at this. Starseed Oracle. Earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Ooh, yes, okay. That makes more sense. Okay. Remember I said earlier, you don't know how to be here. You've been feeling like, how do I be here? You know, are you starseed? An indigo, you know, a starseed, you're like, okay, I don't see people like me. I'm not going to meet anyone like me. They're saying, but learn to be human. You're here to be human, soul story. That's what your guides are trying to tell you. You're here to have a human experience. But your gifts, or how you see things, how you interpret things, how you understand things, is divine. Ace of Cups, the intuition, the deeper understanding. It's a form of abundance. It's a gift from God, from the universe. It's your gift to give, how you see things. So you're here to be human. So if you make mistakes or you misinterpret something or someone, you know, doesn't understand you, try not to see it as rejection. They're telling me, your guides are saying, look at it as a reflection. What is it reflecting in you? Or what is it simply reflecting in humanity? It may not even be you. This is another thing, soul story number 2, that your guides are saying, is that stop taking everything on. Yes, you're strong, but this is more about learning how to use your energy wisely. Don't take everything on and try to heal or help everyone. You did come here to do the great work, but look at this. This goes to me with strength. Look at this. Bust it loose. I feel like this is that. See, you've been carrying the weight. You don't have to carry it by yourself. Your spirit team is here. Your guides are here. Your higher self, the true aspect. Your ego is trying to carry it all. You're going to bust through it. You're going to let it go. It's busting. It's coming. They're helping you bust this out. whatever these limitations are, these ideas or limitations from what you've experienced. But your spirit guides are definitely saying you're here to be experiencing life in the sensual realm, touching, feeling, talking, etc., etc. Okay? Very important for you. Wow, your dreams need a practical plan. So that's the human part. Some of you, your guides are saying, yes, you remember instant manifestation. You remember manifesting through thought. And to some degree, on some level, you have been able to do that. But this is the earth plane, full moon in Taurus. Taurus, the manifester on the earth plane, the sensual realm, the mundane. Okay, so you need to put a plan to have the happiness that you want, to have the fulfillment, they're saying. This is why the work card is coming up. 3 of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, working together. But doing it joyously, they said. They said, oh, okay, they're telling me, you need to reframe so that you like being human in the human form or human body. It's not the sum total of who you are. You're more than that. You're more than this. Oh, and your commitment is being tested. So your commitment is being tested, soul story number 2, to remain on the earth plane and to do the work, to put the work in, or to work towards your goals. They're helping you, but you also are human. You got to do it in a semi-human way, a hybrid, many of you hybrid, but it doesn't matter. You're having this human experience. So things like persistence, perseverance, the Taurus qualities, persistence, perseverance, working with form, putting it into form, making it happen. Trust. You have to trust. And when you get a cat, dogs too, but cat is about your instinctual wisdom, your instinctual awareness, trusting the vibes, trusting the instinct, trusting that you're getting the messages, soul story number 2. I feel this group has been getting messages, but you're either discounting it because things have been difficult, things have been hard. And look at that, the dove. The winged one, the message from Spirit. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. There's your gift. Told you you're getting a gift. It could be in the summer months. Gift of love, gift of some kind of abundance, a gift that makes you happy. It's a wish fulfillment. Okay, soul story number 2, there's a wish fulfillment here. But you have to be human. So all this turmoil, all this stuff you've been going through is not because something is wrong or you're doing it wrong. Even you working on your beliefs, they're telling me, is because it has to do, I really want to get that card. It has to do with you being human. You have to be okay being in your human body, your human suit. That's what your guides are saying. You're having this, a lot of you in this soul story or on the soul wave are having trouble being human because there's disappointment, there's loss, there's turmoil. You're like, I don't want to be in this turmoil. I mean, you push the card away even, but I'm going to get it. You push the card away. Let me get the card. Nope, it won't let me get the card. Let's see. Sorry about that. Yeah, so you are spirit. You're spirit in form. Okay? Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, the form. You're in form. Your spirit in form. So the turmoil, through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So whatever turmoil, whatever disappointment that has got you down or despondent or having negative thinking or circular thinking or doubts or worry, You're about to be blessed. Your guides are saying, hold on. Okay, you're having this human experience. It has difficulty, suffering, challenges. This is the polarity plane, right? This is duality, expressing. It's all energy, it's all temperature, but it could be hot or it could be cold and everything in between. So whatever turmoil you're going through, they want you to connect to spirit, and they're telling me now, we want you to connect through meditation, through being mindful. Okay, this was mindfulness. Through meditation, mindfulness, being present to the gifts that are already in your life, the abundance. And know that you're moving past this turmoil. All right, soul story number 2. I hope this resonates to you. I really hope that this helped you a lot and gave you some support and some upliftment from your guides. This is the message they want you to know. They're also telling me you are attracting that connection, that sisterhood, brotherhood. They're saying, let yourself be helped. You're not doing anything wrong. You're just going through stuff on the earth plane, on this material plane. But remember, everything is spirit. Everything is consciousness. They want you to know. Okay, what was lost will be, something's going to be preserved or brought back to you. But for you, meditation, contemplation is key. They're saying even journaling your thoughts and feelings, get it out of your mind. Don't let your thoughts hold you back. They're saying you're very high vibrational. You have a very high vibrational perception and outlook. There's just this one little piece has been holding you back. It's your karmic learning lesson on the earth plane. Okay, you're learning something new, they're telling us. And it's a lot about being human, in human form, without forgetting they're saying divinity, your destiny. Don't forget your destiny. And we are here for you. You can trust us. We're here for you. You can trust the messages you're receiving. All right, I hope that resonates for you. I hope that brings you some understanding. What a beautiful message. I do feel soul story number 2, you are so guided that, and they're telling me that you're very loyal to your path. There's the loyalty card. And that soon you'll have that confirmation. Okay, trust. All right, lovely beings of light and love. Thank you for being here with me on the soul path. If you feel a resonance, please like, subscribe, and share. And I'd love to hear your comments of how this lands for you and if it helps you at all. And if you want more information on me, you can look in the description box. Much peace and soul light. All right, so we've got soul story number 3. Okay. And that's the Himalayan. Ooh, working with power. Now, the first thing I'm getting is there's something dissolving. You've got the Himalayan sea salt, which is a wonderful cleanser, purifier, dissolver, but it also helps to illuminate or make light. Make light. Okay, I'm getting make light. Let's see what that is. What's coming through? Ooh, expansion. See? Told you. All right, soul story. I do feel like this is someone definitely on the other side. I do feel it's spirit. It's divine mother is what I'm hearing. And you're about to expand in your life. You're about to receive some kind of expansion, growth, birth for some of you. You're taking flight. Look at the eyes. Now, whether male or female, in a male or female body, or however you connect in, this is about getting in touch with the feminine side, the divine feminine, the divine mother. This is about stepping into your intuitive power. Some of you are already very, intuitively powerful. You're very powerful. Look at this. I don't know. Expansion and power. There's something that you're meant to, we're actually going to look at this card. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. I knew it. See, I told you. Listen, soul story number 3, you're very aware, you're very in tune, and you know a lot. You're very powerful. And I'm getting a couple messages. I'm getting spirit coming through so strongly and saying, you already received the messages and you know what to do. Look at this. Divine feminine. And look at, you may be seeing butterflies. They're telling me if you're seeing butterflies, that's because you're in a deep transformation. You're transmuting the energy. Oh, that's why. Okay, I won't cover it. You're transmuting the energy with the Himalayan sea salt. Think if salt changes the taste. Also, rubbing on it can clean things and clear things. So you are transmuting to be even more powerful, more empowered. You're connecting with some siddhas, some magic is what I'm hearing. Something, siddhas are powers. It's the power, it's the intuitive, it's the spiritual powers. Maybe some of you are able to do transmissions. Wow, okay. Because I'm reading this differently than I did the other two. So transmutation, transformation. They're saying look for the signs. Look at that eyes. They're just, and deepen your heart. This is about connecting on a heart level. Remaining in the heart, Spirit is saying. Remain in the heart while you get your messages. Whatever's coming through for you, remain in the heart. Okay, we're going to go to the tarot first, which I think these are my shamanic tarot. Okay, so again, this could figure for you. Wow, shaman, look at that. Okay, this makes sense because I'm feeling this. So you're an intermediary. That's what shaman means. Look at, you've got wolf medicine here. Okay, you're dealing with the unknown. The shaman is the intermediary between the known and unknown, between the spirit and material, between dimensions. So you are very powerful, very empowered. I feel like some of you are teaching already or drawn to do that. Maybe you're wondering how. You want to know your next message. You want to know your next step. Is the teacher. This is the Hierophant. Okay, in the traditional tarot, 5 is expect changes. Okay, look at this, the Hermit. There you go. Look at, so you've been doing some deep work, soul story number 3. And Spirit, look at this, the fire of your passion. It's coming from the soul. This is the Spirit. So you're soul fueled, they're saying, and you're getting messages and sending messages through your intention. This is the Bear going within, withdrawing, going within. Most of all, she wants you to see your power. This is Spirit. I know it's in a female form, but I'm getting, and I almost want to say this is like the yin and yang here, okay? Because I'm getting male, female. It's showing up in a female body, embodiment, but I'm getting definitely balanced energy, masculine, feminine, electrical, magnetic energy. I'm getting a balanced energy. And clear sight, clear vision, a higher vision. So Source Energies is wanting you to open to the magic, the mystery, the divine, to receive your messages, but also that you have been doing that and you've been receiving your messages. Okay, so you're getting the clarity. This is what this reading for you is about, is simply clarity. You're here for clarity. You already have been getting a lot of messages. Yes, you're to move forward. Some of you are moving. You're literally moving. Some of you, the moving forward with that idea, you're getting the clarity. Look at this, 4 of fire, completion. So I do get a lot of earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm getting, especially Taurus, the 6 of air, clarity, of course, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. So there's something about communication, being the communicator. You may be working with circles or spheres or sacred geometry is what I'm hearing. Of course, Virgo is represented here by the Hermit, but I also feel like this is just your own inner guidance, your own inner knowing that's coming up for here, okay? And of course, it's in the feminine form, female, so 2 feminine. So this is about receiving Spirit's message. Something is completing and you're going to a higher level, the next level. 6 of earth, breakthrough. So you're about to have a breakthrough. Again, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And then we have the spiritual warrior, which is movement, is moving. And this is the chariot. So you're moving forward. So if there has been disagreements, fight, something's dissolved, that's going to be taken care of, is what I'm hearing. Okay, soul story number 3. I feel like the breakthrough allows you to move forward. Let's put the cards this way. I feel like the breakthrough, you've completed a cycle, the breakthrough that you're having allows you to move forward in your plans, your dreams. Okay, let's see what's the message. Establish family, triumph, security. So your security, Spirit is saying, is from within. Okay. I'm saying Pachamama, Gaia. I feel like Mother Earth, Divine Feminine is coming through you. Divine Mother. It's really, you're embracing more of your spiritual connection, but you're opening more to Spirit. So it's Mother, Father, God. Even though it's showing up as female, it's the totality. Past life karmic lessons. Now, deja vu. So I feel like you probably are going to be reconnecting with someone, but perhaps moving on. And I feel there's some karmic lesson that you have learned already. Mixed signals, blocked emotions. What's going to help you is to clear the clutter, whether in your mind or in your house. Soul story number 3. So there may be something that you're clearing out, but no, they're telling me no. They're telling me that's not it. Okay, I hear you. Heart fog. This is what you're coming out of, but you've done all this work. So see, that's what they're saying. You know the answer, soul story number 3. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. You've come out of the fog. This is the past. That's what the Spirit wants me to know. You've come out of maybe a relationship, loss, multiple losses, a lot of challenges, difficulty. I feel some of it definitely, for many of you, has to do with relationships, one particular separation, divorce, endings. I feel like you were just thrown in the fire. Like, how did this happen? Why did this happen? Why did this take place? Or what am I actually doing here? Or how did I get involved in this? So you were getting some mixed signals, and I feel with one person you were kind of giving mixed signals. I feel like there was one main heartbreak and then somebody came after that and you weren't certain. So this is over. If it's not over, it's going to be over very, very soon, okay? Because I'm getting that over here. I'm going to put this under the Hermit for the learning lessons that you already have, which were past life. So you had, karmic connections, Saturnian connections, trauma bonding, trauma mates, wound mates, based on trauma, moving through. Some of you, this also happened, I feel, in a work situation where you're like, I keep repeating the same pattern, here we go, deja vu, here we go again. So you've learned, this has been some repeating pattern, but this tells me, because you have completion and breakthrough, that family, triumph, security. So it's your own inner family. Some of you are establishing an external family. You're connecting with someone. Or this is also, for many of you, Spirit is saying you've been working on family issues. And now, this past life, now that you've worked on the family issues, you're feeling an inner security. You're feeling a stability. Okay. Okay, they told me to do that last. Okay. Be bold and make the first move. Okay, this to me has to do, I'm going to go back to this. This is setting the tone. Soul story number 3. Whatever you're asking about deep in your heart, you know the answer. And Spirit is saying, I want you to trust yourself. I want you to move forward with what you think, feel, and know. And this is also reinforced by be bold and make the first move. So I feel that is moving forward. Maybe it is with another person. Maybe you need to communicate something, or Spirit is most likely telling me it has to do with your work, your career, or something that you're doing. And Spirit is telling me that you already know the answer. So soul story number 3, I really feel like you've got a whole guide, a whole group that you work with, a spirit team, also the angelic realm, but you're also tuning into source energies, Mother, Father, God, the divine masculine, divine feminine, the all that is. So you really already know what to do. And for some of you, it's leaving a situation. The guidance is from source, nothing will come of this situation, whatever it is. And that, I feel, is the breakthrough. That's the clarity. That's the breakthrough. And this is traditionally the Chariot. So that's moving forward, moving on, but it's also preparing for bigger changes. Okay. I feel like somehow there's an expansion in your life that's going to take place. This expansion creates changes, even possibilities, even manifesting what you forgot about or you thought wasn't going to happen. So there's some expansion. I almost want to feel Empress energy, but it's more than the Empress. It's the totality. It's the whole expansion, on many levels of your life. It's not only one. Okay, let's get a starseed card. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Okay, so whatever it is that you're wanting, you know the answer. You know what's in your heart. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. You're holding this vision. Look at this, Mother Earth, Gaia. But you're also connecting in. I feel like this group could be a lot of starseeds, your starseed light beings, your light workers. You're aware of multiple dimensions, multiple realms. You live multidimensionally. You're aware of parallel universes. You're aware that there can be timeline jumping, reality jumping. You're making those decisions. You're clearing up the karma of the past decisions, perhaps having deja vu to say, hey, Spirit's saying, do you want this? Do you want this? It's coming through. Do you want it? Or do you want to move on from it? And Spirit is saying to trust your heart. Getting to the heart of the matter. Trust your heart. Okay? Your heart knows. Your heart knows. The energy that you're working with, turtle, come out of your shell. Okay, see, there's the breakthrough. I feel like some of you, you're just coming out of it. You've been hurt. 6 of Earth, breakthrough. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This is also even relationships, give and take. Okay, it also corresponds to the Lover's card, which is the number 6. So it's having discernment, but being open to be given to, not just giving. So I feel Spirit is saying the transformation that you went through, it's complete. Wow, okay, it's complete. Look at the circle they're telling me, okay? What's happening in a square here, but it's complete. This is a circle. This is a circle. Okay? You've got the clarity, you had the breakthrough, there's a circle. There's a circle. There's a circle. And they're saying you're at home on the earth. Now, Turtle Island, Turtle Mountain is the earth. Okay, so we live on the earth, we are of the earth. Some turtles are, still from the water, right, from the sea, and onto the land. So again, this is balancing the male and female, the inner male, the inner female, masculine, feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine, divine mother, father, the all that is. So there's something in your transformation that Spirit is saying is complete. And you need to acknowledge that. You need to move forward in an empowered way, and you need to trust your intuition and your heart. Your intuition speaks through your heart, soul story number 3. Many of you, it's about heart connections. You want heart connections. Look at the light. The light is there. Wow, study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know when it's time to study again from time to time. So some of you may be studying something new, or you're coming out of study, or you're studying differently. I do feel from Spirit you're saying you're studying yourself. But some of you, you're wondering, should I go in this new direction? And Spirit is saying yes. Some situation is over. So if you're wondering about a new career or a job, Spirit is saying move forward with the newness that's come in. You have a different idea now and a different decision, and you have the power to do it, soul story number 3. And look at the butterflies again, transmutation, transformation. We're seeing a lot of butterflies. There's dragonflies here, which is working with the dream, the key. It's interesting because I do workshops on quantum key codes. We have these quantum key codes that open the other codes, the other light codes. And I've received 2 of them so far. And so it's interesting that these cards have the key. And then the dragonfly is all about changing our reality. Looking at the iridescent is the spiritual. So I do feel like you have the key. It's your own power, your own empowerment, soul story number 3. And Spirit is saying it's about time to use it. To use that ancient wisdom that you have from many lifetimes, past lives. You are really connecting to some past life information. It's not just all about healing and clearing energy. And many of you are helping others do that. But the past life information now you're receiving is helping you go to your own next level. Okay? It's helping you, well, she's telling me be more you. Yeah, I find it interesting, again, with the Himalayan sea salt also, is that energy of transmutation. But Spirit wants you to know that you're expanding beyond what you even imagine, beyond what you even thought. And Spirit is saying that you are connecting to the heart much more completely. That's allowing you to connect and express more from your soul is what they're telling me. Okay? So Spirit wants you to know that you know the answer and do what feels right, to follow your heart. You've worked on yourself so much, and we see all that you've done. You have a whole spirit team behind you. You are connecting to source energies, healing light source energies. You are source energies, and you're understanding your power, your empowerment more, and using this power. So this power, to me, you're using this for healing. You're using this to help others. You're using it in your own life. I feel like you maybe felt held back. Spirit is saying you felt held back, but now you're not held back anymore. So get out of the shell. Spirit said get out of the shell. You know, it's okay to dive deep, get into your emotions, get into the cosmic realm of the all that is, but come out on the earth plane and share your gifts. That's the big thing they're saying. Spirit is saying, share your gifts. Okay, you know the answer. Love it. You know the answer. Trust yourself, soul story number 3. You have such power. You can channel that power now for your dreams. Use your intent through your power for yourself and others. All right, soul story number 3. I hope this resonates for you. I hope it gives you some insight, support, and confirmation on what you want to know. I hope that this is just confirming for you what you already know from your own inner guidance. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'd love to connect with you further through comments. And you can find out in the description box other ways to connect with me as well. Much peace and soul light. All right, here we go with soul story number 4. I have no idea what's happening. Let's see. Start with the angel. Ooh, forgiveness. Okay, that comes up. And this blue calcite has a lot to do with dreams, helping get clear, helps to communicate also what needs to be communicated. Can also be used for peace and peaceful sleep, nice dreams. So some of you may be having trouble sleeping. Let's see who's coming through for you. Ooh, determination. Okay, I'm going to lay this out and see who are the energies that are coming for you. Who are we going to be channeling? Oops, move this over. I right away get whoever's on the other side. I feel this group, there's a multiple people. I do feel like Okay, is that a, yeah, okay. You're changing. Somebody on the other is, okay, there's, wow, okay, soul story number 4. There's multiple stories coming through. Some of you, spirit guides, source energies coming through. Some of you, it's a mother, somebody on the other side, sister or mother. I feel you need to forgive, or they want forgiveness. They're trying to reach you. You've kind of closed off from them. Some of you, this could be somebody in physical form, could be incarnate that you've closed off from. Let's see. Yeah, look at the forgiveness keeps wanting to fall down. Okay, let's see what's coming up. Let's see, how do we want to look? Let me see. Okay, let's go first with tarot. It's always a little different with each. So let's see. Messenger. Yeah, see, oh, look at this. Something's, okay, wow, all right. Okay, soul story number 3. This, okay, 2 ways. You're learning how to be more on the earth plane, or to deal with the mundane. This is the devil card. This is the devil. It's temptation. But I also feel Spirit is saying some people have misunderstood you, or you've misunderstood some people, and it's keeping you tied into the past where you want to free yourself. So this wisdom, what you know, needs to be used for the good of all. What needs to be good for, to help or uplift. Or you're feeling that somebody harmed you or manipulated you or didn't give you the full truth, and you're needing to forgive them. So let's let this unfold a bit, because I'm getting a few energies. This is why I only usually do 3 soul stories, because once you open, if you're a psychic channel, psychic medium, and so a lot of people go, oh, you know, on the other side, let's come through. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, okay, so here's love. This is the Lover's card, Gemini here. We've got Capricorn, Messenger, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This is the Messenger of Earth. Okay, Page of Earth, so some offer of communication. So, okay, 2 things. Definitely someone on the other side, on this side, on this dimension, wants to talk, wants you to forgive them, wants to talk things through, and someone on the other side. And for some of you, you tried to work through it, or you feel, some of you, you feel like it's too much work. Look at this. There's the turning away. You walked away. Okay, I want to say, from Spirit is saying, if you feel like I haven't been around, I'm always here for you, but if you have closed off to Spirit, Spirit is saying, please open back up. Okay? Now, this could also be, because I definitely get, and I'm getting more feminine energy, even though, because soul story number 2, if you watch that, or excuse me, soul story number 3, it was a feminine, it was a female bodied card, but I was getting masculine and feminine energy. This one, I'm definitely getting female. And we also have the Empress represented. So someone wants to forgive their mother or needs forgiveness. And then there's also somebody in a female body on this form also. I'm definitely getting that. Now, if you're listening to this, it could be different for you. It could be a man as well. But I'm getting a lot of mother energy. And I'm getting, I had to walk away. And I'm so sorry I did that. I'm so sorry I did that to you. I feel some of you were left. Some of you could have even been adopted and you found out later, or you wondered, you tried to connect with the adopted mother. The mother had to give you up. I'm so sorry I had to leave you. I keep hearing that. I'm so sorry I had to leave you. Again, we've got the Capricorn here, and we've got the Empress energy. So I'm hearing someone, is it a return? Let's go further, because there's breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Yeah, see, I'm getting some of you are walking, you're blocking Spirit, you're blocking your message, because you don't want to have to forgive, or someone wants to forgive you or wants to move on, and you're blocking Spirit, you're blocking the message. You're blocking the messenger. Or are you blaming the messenger, some of you? Let's go. I'm going to get this Spirit message, because Okay, Spirit, let's see. Can we just have one message or two messages coming? There's three. I'm getting three messages. I'm sorry I had to turn or walk away. Okay, I'll go with it. Let's just play it out. Let's just see. Okay, I'll go. Seek. The power of Spirit exists in all things. Yeah, see, Spirit is saying, don't block me. Open back up to Spirit. I know you're hurt. I know you're disappointed. I know you feel let down or you weren't protected, but I'm always there for you. I've been there for you. I am here. I am you. Wow. See, I feel somebody feels like they got cheated out of something. Something happened. I'd love to know how this unfolds for you. Let me know in the comments. And I'm hearing what you're seeking is seeking you. We're all one with Spirit. So some of you may have been over-focused on the material realm, or you got hurt by opening your heart or believing in spirit, spirituality, and now you shut the door. Okay, but you shut the door to yourself. And some of you, this has to do with a relationship, and Spirit is saying, open back up. Look at this. Open back up. I feel like, open back up to your senses, your instinct. You're open back up to love again. Receive the gift. The divine feminine, the love, the beauty. Spirit is saying you're very beautiful. You have a beauty about you. People are drawn to you. Open back up. Allow yourself to open back up. Whoever's coming back, whether you want them or take them back, accept the apology, is what Spirit is saying. Accept the apology. Obviously, if they're... Guys, please use common sense. But it's possible to forgive and move on, but not forget. So if someone wants to talk to you, you have to make this call yourself, but this is all about forgiving. And it's also about forgiving God. It's forgiving your path, your soul. It's forgiving the hardship you've had to go through. And not trying to now micromanage the universe because you don't want to get hurt again. That's what I'm hearing. So you're stopping yourself. You're holding yourself back. The mouse. You feel small, but you are stronger than you know. So don't micromanage. Don't micromanage the universe. Open up. Yes, look at the details. Put order in your life. But don't be so over-focused on the details and exactly how is something manifesting. Or when is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? That you're micromanaging the universe. You're micromanaging the cosmos by being too narrowly focused, okay? You're micromanaging. You got it twice. You got it in the mouse, the energy of the mouse. And I get it. I get it, soul story number 4. Some stuff has happened that you don't want to repeat. So you're trying to, be safe. And look at this, squirrel. You're the only one that got 2 animal medicine cards. So declutter your mind. Store only that which you need. So squirrel can also be focused only on the immediate environment. It stays in the environment. I'm hearing just expand, squirrel things away, but also trust. Okay. But don't overdo. Don't hoard. Don't hold back. Don't hold back your energy. Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying, I saw you close off. You're closing off. We want you to open back up. Or some of you are starting to open back up, and Spirit is saying this is the right thing to do. Forgive yourself for what you didn't know or the situation you got yourself in. So don't micromanage. All 3 of these cards have to do with overly storing or, overly managing, micromanaging people, your emotions, your senses, your feelings, the cosmos. Don't micromanage Spirit. Forgive yourself. Okay, let's see what further messages from Spirit. Wait, cycles. So some of what you've been going through is about cycles. There's no way else you could have. It's not that you did anything wrong. It's the cycle that you are in. Time has something to do with your question, Spirit is saying. Time has something to do with your unfolding. And you have to trust that Spirit is saying that you'll get the right message at the right time. Spirit is also saying we are working with you. You had to leave some things behind, but that doesn't mean that we left you behind. That doesn't mean that God, the all that is, left you behind. Your spirit team is with you, your spirit guides. You are being guided. Trust your higher self. Trust the messages that you're receiving. Cancer, Taurus, Scorpio, trust. So you had to walk away. That, there's a reason. You feel alone, solitary. Spirit says we understand that you're feeling alone or on your own. Maybe you're feeling lonely. We understand the human need when you incarnate. Okay, withdrawn, lonesome, single. Okay, we understand. So some of you, Spirit is saying you had to walk away from a relationship. And there it is, the letting go, releasing, walking away, moving on. So soul story number 4, you had to walk away, you had to move on. But the only reason, you're walking away is allowing you to draw in more of what you need and want, more stability, more people working with you, more shared groups, connecting, collaborating, creativity. You want to attract someone that can work with you. Okay, so this message, I feel like something happened here. We don't have the tarot, but we have a lot of letting go, solitary time, the cycle. Don't micromanage the universe or the cosmos. Don't overthink it, second guess your higher self. Is that I feel like there's been multiple relationships that haven't worked out or only worked out to, Spirit's correcting me here, that their time was over. Okay, let's look at this. Get up with my nails. The time was over. So you've been here a few times. I feel a lot of you are starseeds. I feel a lot of you have been on the earth plane more than once. Many incarnations. You're wrapping up. So you had a lot that you had to learn or go through. Maybe this Capricorn Cancer, maybe the eclipses affected you, the Capricorn Cancer eclipses at Ceres, North Node in Cancer, South Node in Capricorn. You had a lot to go through. I feel a lot of Saturnian lessons, Saturnian time, patience, process, perseverance, really a lot to go through. Or you had to wait and wait and wait. Or you move forward and then wait, or move forward and it only went so far. Nothing is set in stone. So this is telling me from Spirit that there's a whole new path, a smaller path from your divine path, your soul path. There's a new direction. There's something new coming in for you. Nothing is yet set in stone. So you can reimagine it by connecting with your cosmic nature is what Spirit is telling me. The answers you need are coming. So I know you keep getting wait, but what you want to know is coming. But first you have to let go of the hardness or holding on, the forgive. You don't have to forget. You don't have to jump back into anything, or with anyone, but just a letting go, a moving on, whatever that means to you. Okay, look at this. Okay, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So Spirit wants you to know this. Whatever heartbreak, hardship has happened, that you're still connected spiritually, but also to Spirit. I do feel with this group, there's been a big disappointment in Spirit or your spiritual path. Some things didn't pan out or happen as you want, but you're starting to gain, you're starting to shift and you're starting to realize, well, maybe it's coming in a different way. The wave is coming in a different way. Okay, what I want, what's part of my soul wave experience is coming in a different way. So Spirit is saying, those of you that feel alone, you're sad, you're single, or you want that return, it is coming. You're not separate. Here's, the Lover's card and the Empress. But you have to be open to receive. So no more overdoing. Now, okay, Spirit is telling me to go back to this card. Don't be overdoing in the relationship also. Don't micromanage the relationship, which is spirit, which is God in physical form. Don't be micromanaging that person's path, what they should do or not be doing. Just wait and see. Let things unfold. Let go of the control. And Spirit is saying, we know, I know. Your guides are saying we know, because it's been a long time. I feel like this group could have been single for a long time, or not met the right one, or met the right one and then they were gone for some reason. And love is part of forgiveness, Spirit is saying. Cycles are infinite. There is an infinite connection. The answers you seek, the clarity is coming. Could be delivered by a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or someone very earthy or grounded, or through text, some device. The messages can come through that way. Okay, just a second. As you determination. So your determination, your persistence, don't let it turn into micromanaging, is what Spirit's saying. Leave room for the unknown. Leave room for the possibilities, because not everything is set in stone, is what Spirit is saying. You have some choice in this. Some of these issues that have happened have been destiny issues, soul story number 3. However, there is also a transcending or transcendent part of the path. Okay, so as you connect in more with your spiritual nature, you're going to connect in more with the transcendent, where that which you're dreaming, the answers, whatever you need, whatever you want, is coming through. As you let go, as you release the hold and let go into the unknown, into the void, trust God again, trust your higher self, the all that is. Trust the guidance that you're receiving. I'm putting that right under here. And everything happens in waves or cycles. And so the cycle, the wave is turning. The cycle, the wave was going out, now it's coming in for you. So be determined, but be in your flow and be open. Forgive where there needs to be forgiveness, starting with yourself. And know that what's happened on this path has been on a human level, the earth level, where there is expression, experience of duality. There is up, down, sadness, happiness. Okay? But the answers you seek are further coming. And some of them are right inside you. So as you let go, you will be releasing the block. Okay? Soul story number 3, or 4 rather. Soul story number 4, as you release, as you let go, as you walk away, you walked away already, but you have to release, you have to let go unto the unfolding. You're going to get some more timely messages, Spirit is saying. You're going to get some timely messages as to what is coming forward on your path, or what direction to take. Okay? But right now, Spirit is saying to be on the path of the seeking, spiritual study, seeking your own inner knowing, your own inner connection, others to share with. Just be in an openness. Look at this in the heart chakra right here. Just be in the openness of the unfolding. Seeking is being open, curious, the possibilities. And Spirit wants you to know nothing is missing. Your counterpart is there etherically, so many of you are drawing this counterpart in, okay? A divine connection you're drawing in, but is requiring some level of letting go, not releasing the hold on micromanaging people, situations, the universe. Connect more to the transcendent aspect of you, and all begins to come into alignment. You'll get the message, the confirmation that you need and want as to the direction. All right, soul story number 4. Thank you for the honor of tuning in for you and with you. If you'd like to know how to connect with me, you can. There's my info in the description box. Please like, subscribe, and share if you feel a resonance. Much peace and soul light.